How's that? Your dealings with Hermes Franca, and what are your feelings about him?
I love him. I see him all the time still, and I've been to Puerto Rico like 3 times. Last time I got him tickets. He took my wife. I had to go to the venue with the fighters. He took my wife with his wife to the event. You know, the problem with Hermes is a problem that we still live with. You know, these kids, they come from, like, Hermes was a car washer, a flam guy, you know, and then the guy becomes famous, and that process to deal with the notoriety and the fame and everything, it's very difficult, you know. And not only Hermes, but there's a number of fighters, especially coming from Brazil, especially coming from very poor backgrounds, and they get famous and they make some money, and then they don't know how to deal with that, you know. And it's with everything they do and all the fame they get, then they end up in obscurity again because they didn't know how to handle it. I have a bunch of cases like that.
Now, do you take that upon yourself to try and, you know, there's coaches for how to fight, there's coaches for how to train, but as far as other aspects of life, you know, they have to look to someone like you to kind of mentor them and try. I know it's probably hard for a lot of people to listen, but do you try and take that role on sometimes and mentor them and, like, hey man, you do this and that?
Chris, I do, because I really take management as a more personal thing, a more human thing than other managers. I'm not like maybe a Malky, nothing against him. He's just a number guy.
Yeah.
Or Ali, who says he's a good guy, but he's not really. I really do, but it's very difficult to defend a man from his own self. Take Bigfoot. I made Bigfoot $5 million in his life. And dude, he's broke. He's living in Brazil, completely broke. I told him 7 or 8 fights ago, I said, listen, Bigfoot, I'm going to get you 3 fights so you can make enough money so you can do something with it. And I got him his 3 fights, and it didn't help, man. He went and bought Porsches in his wife's name and in his daughter's name. You know, people, like with Bigfoot, he tried to hang around. He was big and famous, and he was trying to hang around with big and famous people. And you know, the MMA salaries doesn't fit that budget, you know. And it's happened to Anderson too. You know, Anderson was trying to follow the big soccer players in Brazil. I mean, I think Anderson's okay now, but it's difficult to deal with the notoriety. And I keep on having this problem, you know.